Okay, we're back and we are in planning resources. The thing that you're probably going to use the most would be the planning tool. This lets you see, like, kind of keep track of what drills you've assigned already, when you assigned them. Um, if I scroll down here, like, I can see, oh, this is what I assigned gold band in October. Quarter two, week two is what I named this unit. And what I do is if I want to put this in a Canvas or if I want to put this into a lesson plan or even just like, hey, this is my lesson plan, you can just select this, copy and paste it. I normally don't download it as a PDF just because PDFs are like a little bit more difficult to edit and work with. But if I go to my most recent assignment, I'm sorry about all the scrolling here. We've assigned a lot of drills. You can see I started naming these to connect with the module that we're in Canvas. So this is module 32, and we did these 3 drills. Now, sometimes we do just a couple drills, sometimes we do a few, and sometimes we also do lessons. So I can actually just copy and paste this, and I can throw it into a Canvas assignment. And that makes it like really easy to look at. So I'll show you what this looks like when I assign it to my students. So if we review, let's go back to just like, we'll say Breezin Thru Theory, Chapter 4, Week 3, because we spent a few weeks in Chapter 4. I have like a little introduction to what we're doing. I have a reminder for how to log in. All students have a universal username and password. They enter their access ID. Students will need to message you if they forget their access ID if they're under the age of 13. So you'll be able to download their access IDs and hang on to those. Um, it's really important to remind students that once they set up their account, that's their account. I had a few students who set up like multiple accounts at the beginning of the year, and that meant that I had to like look under both of their accounts to download their results. And it was very frustrating for them because they lost some of their progress, some of their 3 heart drills that they worked really hard for. And also it was confusing for me to try to track 2 of their accounts. So make sure that they write down their access ID somewhere safe. I recommend having them screenshot it as soon as they set it up because like as soon as you navigate away from that screen, it goes away forever. And then the teacher is the only person that can access it. So definitely have them screenshot it and then like save the screenshot in their Google Drive or something. So I have our to-do list here. Looks like this week we did drills on the piano keyboard, and I also provided like a little study guide and some visuals here for them. We normally use these as like warm-ups, so they'll come into class and get started right away. They know to log into Breezin Thru Theory. I'll write what drill we're doing that day on the board. So this is like a week's worth of work here. We do a weekly check-in on Monday, and then we did half steps and treble clef on Tuesday, bass clef, half steps Wednesday, and harmonic equivalents on Thursday. And then we did some half or whole step ear training on Friday. So these drills are designed to take only 3 minutes if they want to get the full hearts, but I usually allot about 6 or 7 minutes for these. If you're willing to dedicate that much time, I really do think it makes a difference. And that way too, if a student finishes it within the 3 minutes, but maybe they got a couple wrong, they can review their answers and retry. And a lot of students like to 100% things. That's the way they play video games. That's the way they do Breezin Thru Theory. So they love to get 100%, and then the little bird dances, and you know, they get their 3 hearts on the drill, they collect their golden eggs, and then they feel really good about it. So I would definitely recommend using these as warm-ups. That way you don't end up like forgetting about what a great resource this is and ending up not taking advantage of it, because I think we're really lucky to have Breezin Thru Theory. It's made a huge difference in the way that I teach music theory, and it's so much easier to grade than looking at a bunch of printed out worksheets of like treble clef spelling and things like that. So I definitely recommend just going ahead, getting familiar with it, using it as much as you can in your classroom, maybe not daily, but at least a couple times a week. Let me know if you have any questions, and enjoy.